Well, good evening to you and welcome on this most perfect evening for a game of football. Conditions are absolutely splendid and the folk of this town have come out in their droves for this match. Why wouldn't they? It is an ideal circumstance for what could be an ideal game. Everybody has been attracted to it. It has been the talk of the town and the buses have been packed, double-decker buses lining up outside. Coaches have carried thousands of away supporters here too, and all of it adds up to make a terrific, a crackling atmosphere. The match, I think, will be quite a spectacle. Everything a brilliant shade of red here, even indeed the outer skin of the stadium when its mightiest occupants are in town. There's the whistle. Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal?
Of course, Manuel Neuer. He doesn't just dominate his area, Peter. He seems to control the whole of the defensive third.
He's had a shot! It's broken loose! Tony Kroos. Werner. Cuts it out. Tolisso. Oh, he's going to be pulled back for that one. Tony Kroos. What a hits one! He's done very well to get to that.
Gnabry is very sporting here to acknowledge the quality of the save. A lovely little footballing moment.
Turns and goes back. Goes for goal! Oh, just fizzes past the post.
Oh, how close was that to going in? It only required the smallest of tweaks.
Schüller. That's a decent ball. Gnabry shoots! Goal!
It's hardly a surprise, is it? That's what we're here for. A player with this wonderful knack of being able to show up and deliver at important times. Yet another example. Germany are looking strong on the break. Winning the ball in midfield is one thing, but it's their clever use of counter-attacking. That's the real highlight.
Well, that has certainly made things interesting. Werner. Tony Kroos. Kroos! They've scored! And already they're looking to run away with it. What about that, Jim Beglin?
I just think it's clever positioning from clever movement, and when all of that is synchronized with the right pass, that's what happens.
Germany take a 2-goal lead and things should be comfortable from here on in.
Well, unsurprisingly, Peter, the opposition look completely stunned. I'm not sure they can gather themselves.
Just brushed off the ball there. Oh, good determined running there, but one back by the defence.
Yeah, the confidence we can admire, the decision-making we can't. He'll learn from it.
Lewandowski. The referee's awarded a free kick. And it's Ginter. Davis drives it forward, and the counter is on. Gets the better of his man. Lewandowski. Can he deliver? Davis. Kimmich. Kroos, who's made his mark on this game. Gnabry. Into the... Massive leap! It's anyone's ball. Oh, real danger here. Ball's loose. Who's getting there? And it's Lewandowski. Gnabry. Now it's Müller. Müller unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Sané. Tolisso. And here's Gnabry. Whistle's gone, that's foul. And here's Lewandowski. Tries a shot! In it goes! Right back in the game! Bayern Munich get themselves back into contention.
Well, it was important they didn't get ahead of themselves and lose their discipline. This game plan could now well reward them with an equaliser.
Gnabry, great strength, too strong for his opponent. Brings it forward. Alaba battles to win it back. And help's available out wide. Lewandowski, he's left his man. Oh, that is asking for trouble. Ginter. Werner. Germany couldn't do a whole lot with it there. They could do with more sharpness in their passing. Germany seem happy to let their strikers roam out wide.
I wouldn't want that.
No?
No, well, my worry is that their main threat is being shifted out of contention.
It's a loose ball. And there's the end of the first half. So a really good half of football. 3 goals and just one separating them.
It's kind of a hard one to call, Peter, isn't it? I mean, from what we've seen so far, both sides have provided ample evidence that goals, and I'm sure their respective managers have reminded them that the next one will be pretty crucial. So it's going to be interesting to see how the teams come out for the next period. Well, it's still anyone's game, as both sides have shown they have goals in them. As for the next one, should it arrive, that may have a bigger bearing as to who emerges victorious.
And the game has already resumed here.
Bayern Munich.
And a shot! Oh, taken with style! Bayern Munich are all square! With time and space aplenty, he was never going to miss.
It's almost criminal to see a defence fail to identify someone who thrives when it comes to shooting stats. They knew, and yet they didn't heed, and they've paid the price and deserve to.
This has become one superb game of football.
Yeah, for me, both sides are strong and well matched, and I think you need...
Oh, shooting chance! Decent strike, kept it fizzing low. And now the breakaway, and it's Sané. Kroos. Kroos has got himself a free kick. And it's Toni Kroos. Tony Kroos. Chip through. Well read, he sorted that out. Germany really are defending from the front.
They are, and this type of pressing is a case of counter-attacking a counter-attack. It's high octane and high pressure, high fitness.
Schüller. Tolisso.
Ginter simply had to make that count, and he did it with some authority too. Wonderful.
Gnabry. Yeah, it's been intercepted, and that will come to nothing. Kimmich. And it's Gnabry. He spotted the run and played him through. Oh no, that's not the ball he wanted. Gnabry. Werner. Kimmich. Forward it goes. He's found his man. A real chance if he can get through. He gets past his man. Sané. That intervention was very necessary. Tolisso did really well to intervene and dispel the growing danger. Defenders on the back foot. Werner. And the finish! He's pulled off a fine save.
Oh, that's a sparkling save. Absolutely sparkling. His reflexes were ultra sharp. Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
Neither side really getting hold of the ball. Now it's Lewandowski.
Look, this can still go either way. It might be flowing one way, but there's still time for some ebb.
Werner. Now it's Tony Kroos. It's got through. Alaba can hoist it clear. That's a throw.
Substitutions taking place.
Ginter is charging up on the overlap. Germany have a free kick.
Substitution in progress.
Chances coming thick and fast. It's another set piece. And it's Ginter. Played out to the right.
Germany showing a good level of intensity at this stage. They're calling on all their resources now.
Pavard plays it forward.
Well, both sides might have to settle for a draw here, although there's still a chance for one last fling.
Pavard. Pass needed to be better than that, and has a hit! Oh, What about that? And that has raised the roof.
2 added minutes has
Well,
been
he was
allocated.
never going to miss from there. So much to aim at.
Well, it's pretty damning on the part of that defence, Peter, that he was allowed so much time and space. But I think you have to give credit where it's due. And it was a brilliant setup and finish.
And that is it. The referee has seen enough. Bayern Munich probably deserved a share of this, but of course you don't always get what you deserve, and they're going to have to swallow a defeat. How would you summarise what we've seen today then, Jim?
Bayern Munich never really got into this game. I think conceding early as they did seemed to completely undermine whatever had been put in place before they left that dressing room, and they just didn't readjust to it at all.
So just time for me to say thanks to Jim for his wisdom and to wish you all a very good evening.
Celebrating their winning effort.
Well, good evening wherever you are on this most pleasant evening. There has been a clamour to get inside the ground tonight for a much anticipated game. The roads outside of the stadium have been bumper to bumper with traffic. The car parks are full. There is a torrent of humankind making its way from the nearby station, and we expect every seat to be filled. An atmosphere of great expectation and excitement. Certainly this is a very, very impressive venue. Quite a sight to behold. The action has already started. Has a hit! What a wonderful goal!
It's hardly a surprise, is it? That's what we're here for. A player with this wonderful knack of being able to show up and deliver at important times. Yet another example.
Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
Well, you know, sometimes it pays off not to think too much about things, just put your foot through it, and that was a good example. Great contact, and the keeper had very little chance.
So, a breakthrough already. The ball has crossed the line, and it's a throw. Firmino. No, ball needed to be better there. Oh, that is asking for trouble. He gets... Has a go! Back of the net! Hot knife through butter. They have done it again. Perfect placement. The one place the keeper couldn't reach.
Well, I think two keepers would have had a hard time keeping that one out. Never mind one. There was real venom in the strike and clear composure from the placement.
Liverpool take a 2-goal lead and things should be comfortable from here on in.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here.
The ball's loose and he's after it. And it's played forward. Mane. And it's De Bruyne. Aguero. Ferran Torres. And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. Oh, well played, he saw that coming. More than happy to take the muscular approach. Van Dijk. Mane. Now the counter. Ferran Torres. He's made sure that that won't get through. Milner looking to break out here. He's got away. Mane. Oh, going for goal. And the follow-up. Yes! And they're at it again in double quick time. Wow, he was never going to miss from there.
Well, as they say, Peter, if you don't speculate, you won't accumulate. And we've just witnessed a player who was rewarded for his willingness to take a risk, as cunning as it comes.
Liverpool take a 3-goal lead and they are romping out of sight. Now a chance to break. Oh, he's managed to get himself offside. Kyle Walker. Rodri. And it's Bernardo Silva. And here's De Bruyne. Has a hit! Alisson gives... Oh, real danger here! He's got options in the box if he gets his head up. Firmino. Forward it goes. Robertson has come steaming up from the back for this. And the counter is on. Robertson. Ferran Torres. Bernardo Silva. Cut out in the nick of time. Van Dijk plays it forward, dashing forward at pace. He's left his man. Mane, can he find a finish? Goes for goal! They've scored! And already they're looking to run away with it. Well, he was never going to miss from there. So much to aim at.
Well, he made it obvious as to where the pass should be played, Peter, and it made the finish look that bit easy.
Oh, no question, that's a foul. Good defending, albeit from an unexpected source.
I think it's great to see that kind of application and desire from a forward who wants to help out his defence. I think...
And they've been caught out here. Laporte is the guilty party there. Great strike, but the keeper's equal to it. And the first half is done. Well, that flew by. It was breathless stuff. It's been one-way traffic here after the first 45 minutes. A relentless barrage that looks set to continue.
Yeah, I think a first-half performance that showed attack being the best form of defence. If they're in the face of the opposition that much, then there's little they can do in return. And I'm not sure how long they can keep the intensity and the tempo up, but it certainly paid off so far.
Liverpool utterly dominant in the first 45 minutes, scoring at will. And the second half gets underway. And it's De Bruyne. This could spell danger. Mane proving impossible to wrestle off the ball. Gets away from his opponent. Lovely bit of skill. Looking for a decent ball in. Mane. Oh, great defending. That needed doing. Mane with an air of confidence about him. A certain swagger.
It opened up really nicely when the defence got all tentative then. They were cautious in making contact, but safe in numbers.
It has got through to him. Gabriel Jesus! Oh, the ball's come loose. Oh, terrific save. It's a clearance, but not much of one. Chance. Aguero. Is the shot on? Defenders on the back foot. Ruben Dias gets it back. Ferran Torres. And he's cut it out. There really wasn't very much in that. Not far away from being a telling final ball.
Quality deserted them when they really needed it.
And it's Milner. Tries a shot! It's there! And again, they pile on the misery.
Yeah, and by the looks of it, there may be still more to come.
It's become a case of men against boys. De Bruyne. Tried to play it through.
The movement was good, but the pass lacked authority, a cause of mild frustration.
Jota. He's going to have to tune his rangefinder before the next one. That'll be a throw.
Substitution on the field. Number 26.
Feet.
Coming on the field.
Mahrez.
Number 5.
No foul, says the referee. And here's the chance to counter. Well, there's no sign here of forwards working back. They are staying upfield.
They are, Peter, and it gives them a chance to break, but it's also causing an extra defensive presence to prevent that.
Jota shoots! In it goes! Well, just another one to add to what has already been an incredible haul.
Well, I wasn't expecting them to go this big, Peter, but they have been superb.
Whistle's gone, that's a foul. Well, the referee has made it pretty clear now that this is his last chance.
Yeah, and he's just entered the last chance saloon. One wrong move now, and he's in trouble.
Referee's given a throw. Mahrez. De Bruyne. Gabriel Jesus gets flagged offside. Gabriel Jesus. And here's Sterling. Oh, that's nice. Driving on now. What can they conjure from here? Jota. Firmino. And that'll go straight through to the keeper. Ake. Mane was not to be moved. And it's De Bruyne. De Bruyne goes up and over. Real chance! Alexander-Arnold. Oxlade-Chamberlain tries to get it forward quickly. Ruben Dias. Mahrez. And here's Sterling. Now it's Roberto Firmino. And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. De Bruyne.
There will be 3 minutes.
Board shows there will be 3 extra minutes. Finds himself eased off the ball. And now the breakaway. And it's Wijnaldum. And he's away. Firmino. Firmino hits it! And in it goes! And still they continue with the onslaught.
Listen, when you're on an invitation to improve your goal difference...
Hits one! No mistake! And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
Now that's what I call finishing, right in the corner. He knew instinctively who was where and didn't need to waste any time waiting.
Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. Liverpool, winners of a no contest. They just swamped their opponents in superior quality. Well, what are your thoughts on today's game then, Jim?
Well, if ever there was a good tone setter for a football match, that was it. First minutes, first shot, first goal, and it set them up.
So thank you very much, Jim, for joining me. That brings us to the end of our coverage. So from us both, a very good evening.
Ladies and gentlemen, please give us the opening ceremony.
Well, a very warm welcome to you on this most pleasantly clear evening. Conditions absolutely beautiful. Perfect for the beautiful game. Temperatures are kind as well. No doubt playing a hand in high attendance levels as well as an elevated level of anticipation here. Surely this is the hot ticket going around in this neck of the woods. It surely must be. One glance and you know where we are. It is Liverpool have a free kick. Fabinho. Thiago! It's anyone's ball. Fernandinho. Mahrez. Fernandinho. De Bruyne. Could be a chance here. And the shot! What a wonderful goal!
What a start, and what a contribution from the main man. I had a feeling he might do something given his reputation, but to do it like that, absolutely brilliant. I wasn't expecting that.
Well, that always looked the likely outcome.
Yeah, I really can't say enough as to how good the final ball was. It took the defence out of the equation for that split moment, and the damage was all done.
Liverpool trail at this early stage. How will they respond? Mahrez. And Mahrez! Massive leap! Good try. The outcome could so easily have been different.
Mahrez did give it a fair old crack, and he'll be encouraged to step up again.
Mohamed Salah. Jota. Liverpool suffering an early setback and looking to reel it back in.
The only consolation at this stage is that they've got a lot of time on their side. You try to find a positive for any eventuality, and while an early concession is unwanted, they can recover this.
Alexander-Arnold. Well, the crowd clearly like what they just saw. Some real no-nonsense defending. Ake gets his foot in there. Good challenge, he just stood firm. Fabinho. Fabinho does well there, alert. Mane. There will be a throw-in. Robertson. Van Dijk. Gabriel Jesus. Now it's Sterling. Gabriel Jesus going for goal! Back of the net! And there's the goal they've been looking for. That was a given. It always was.
Well, it's pretty damning on the part of that defence, Peter, that he was allowed so much time and space. But I think you have to give credit where it's due. And it was a brilliant setup and finish.
Has a hit! And that has been cleared. Referee has just said play on. Pass needed to be better than that, and he knows it. And it's De Bruyne. Alexander-Arnold. Doesn't get the pass he's looking for. Mahrez. Mahrez. That is terrific skill. Loose ball, who's going to get there? De Bruyne looks to dink one in. Mane. Jota. Mohamed Salah. Gundogan sticks in a foot to win it back.
Gundogan just did a brilliant job there. It was one of those...
The referee's awarded a free kick. And it's Walker. He's on
Gabriel Jesus!
And the counter is on. And here's Roberto Firmino. Fernandinho, whose goal-scoring skills have already been evident. Mahrez, he's picked him out. He's gone for goal. Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
De Bruyne simply didn't do anything wrong. He was thwarted by brilliance.
Strong punch. Now it's Roberto Firmino. Ruben Diaz drives it forward. He's through. Gabriel Jesus. And we hit half-time. Any strong opinions on the first half?
Well, it's looking pretty straightforward, Peter. They've got themselves into a very good position, so why dither from here when they can repeat their first half success with another show of strength?
We're promptly into the second 45 minutes.
Well, this half might require them to produce a plan A, B and C. Levelling the score is easier said than done, but that will be the target. Get back on terms and then use that momentum to go again.
It's Gundogan! This could fall anywhere. And it's played forward. Walker battles to win it back. Gabriel Jesus. Just brushed off the ball there. And it's Firmino. Now a chance to break. No, ball needed to be better there. It's a wasted chance. Salah. Is there any support? He might not need it.
Well, it seems as if he's just had a momentary lapse and slipped into tunnel vision because he had good options around him and he failed to get his head up.
Well, there's no sign here of forwards working back. They are staying upfield.
They are, Peter, and it gives them a chance to break, but it's also...
Shoots! He has done it!
Yeah, looking back at that, that's how you play on the counter. Quick and decisive and ruthless with the finish. I thought it was a stunning, stunning breakaway.
We have got ourselves a game here.
Well, I think they probably needed an early goal in this half just to give them the confidence and belief to push on and look for an equaliser.
Going through. He has it out wide now. Up to meet it! He's done well to get his head on that, but couldn't score.
He simply mistimed the header, and it was as if he knew it wasn't going to work out.
Ruben Diaz plays it forward. Fernandinho. It's come through. He's got away. De Bruyne! And they've been caught out here. Tries to get it clear. Now the counter. And it's Mane. Jota. Mohamed Salah. Now, can he capitalise?
Well, it's good stuff. This is better.
Well, hit and hope is just about the sum of it, isn't it, Jim?
Just has to be done. And
here's Mane. Oh, well played, he saw that coming. Great strength, too strong for his opponent. Mane, and Mane! He's scored! They have grabbed themselves an equaliser. Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
Well, I think two keepers would have had a hard time keeping that one out, never mind one. There was real venom in the strike and clear composure from the placement.
Substitution on the field.
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches. This has become one superb game of football.
Look, Peter, I was on the fence before a ball was kicked, and I still haven't moved.
Number 26. Coming on the field. Number 76.
Look, this can still go either way. It might be flowing one way, but there's still time for some ebb.
Number 27. Number 21.
Tries to get it forward quickly. Fabinho. Now it's Roberto Firmino. Mane. It's a loose ball.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
Now it's Origi. He's got options out wide. A really good feat. Bernardo Silva. It's come loose. This is intriguing. Next goal. Real chance! Oh, it's in! And that has raised the roof!
Well, you know, thinking about that, I think they've perfected that on the training ground because it took them seconds to get the ball from back to front, and they really commit forward in numbers too. That was all very well drilled.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
I think it's time for them to concentrate on closing this one out.
Bernardo Silva gets it back. Laporte. Ake. Foden drives it forward. Played into space out wide. And that is that. Terrific contest. It might easily have tipped either way. The margins are tiny. Just a goal in it. Sadly, that's all it takes. Well, what are your thoughts on today's game then, Jim?
Look, Peter, a strength in any team has to be at the heart of your defence, and I'm afraid they were found wanting in that department.
And with that, it's time for me to thank Jim Beglin and to wish you a very good evening.
Ladies and gentlemen,